Hi friends, in today's video I will share with you how I went about furnishing this apartment for a modest budget of $1,000. In fact, it costed less than that and I did not use any hired transport. I will give you a breakdown of the thought process I had while picking up these furnitures, how I moved the furniture to the apartment, the considerations I had, and that will give you an idea of how you can plan moving the furniture when you come to Canada and you're moving into your own apartment. So do watch this video till the end, and if you're a new subscriber, please go ahead and press the like button as well as the subscription button, as I keep sharing my experience here in Canada and many information which will be useful for you to integrate in Canada. So I hope you have subscribed by now. Without wasting much time, let me give you a prelude. So when we were moving from India to Canada, we had to sell all our furniture which we had in Bangalore. And at that point, we had to sell that at a throwaway price. In fact, some of the furniture we had to give it free of cost. And that is the time I realized that once I move here, I'm going to be more smart. I'm not going to invest huge money in furniture. I'm going to keep my furniture lightweight because initially we would be staying in a rented apartment and we might have to move frequently. That is a possibility. And even if I have to move from one apartment to another, carrying the furniture from one place to another is a headache and it also involves money. So I wanted to keep it very, very lightweight and inexpensive so that if there are a chance where I need to let this furniture go, I don't feel the pinch. So that was the thought process I had. You all are aware that when we moved here to Canada, we were initially staying in an Airbnb setup for first 7 months. And that helped us to keep our expenses low while we both did not have job. And that came with a fully furnished, everything included. So we did not have to go and buy anything new. And that helped us to focus on finding job. And once one of us had job, we decided that we will go for a long-term rental accommodation. So that thing was taken care initially for 7 months by Airbnb, where we did not have to stress on having too many items purchased. Once we had visibility of the job and we decided that now it's time for us to move into a long-term accommodation, we finalized on this apartment and did the documentation. Once it was finalized that, okay, we can move into this apartment, I requested the facility manager here that I would like to make a visit 2 to 3 days in advance to figure out what things I will require once I move in here from the day one. She obliged and I made a visit to this flat along with this measuring tape. Now this measuring tape actually came very handy because as soon as I entered the house, I figured out that the windows, two windows, both windows don't have the curtain rod. Now in India, it's a standard practice that the curtain rod comes as a fixture in an apartment. Here it is not the case. So I figured out that, I will have to have the curtain rod on the day one so that I can put the curtains. Now this is a mandatory requirement, right? So this was noted. Then I figured out that the washroom bathtub will also require a shower curtain. So this thing were noted. Let me give you an idea of what came with this apartment. Now we have this stove, which is an electric stove. This is the dishwasher and the refrigerator. Except this apartment had nothing. So everything had to be furnished. I took the size of the window, both the windows are of different size. So that gave me an idea of the length of the curtain rod which I need to order online. And I also figured out the size of the curtain, both the windows. So that took care of the window. Second thing was to figure out the mattress and the bed. Now for this, I did few research online and if I had to go to a retail store, then I had to involve getting these items by a hired transport. So I avoided that. What I did was I figured out that online I'm getting a better deal and it gets delivered at the doorstep. So I went with that option. So once we moved in here, on the first day, we did not have the bed or the mattress. However, as a complimentary, the apartment had given us the blanket. We carried a pillow which we purchased from a retail store. And with that, we managed for the first day. The online delivery came to us the next day. And it took me about 2 hours to get this frame fixed for the bed. And mattress, it was very easy. As soon as it came out of the box, it took its shape. So that was very easy. I did not have to go and get this through an hired transport. For this futon, dining table, garden chairs, the cupboard, chest drawers, side table, lamp, vacuum cleaner, steam mop, shoe rack, and also hangers for the clothes. All this I searched through Facebook Marketplace. What I did was I kept a radius of 2 to 3 kilometers so that I don't have to go long distance to get these items. And within 2-3 days, I figured out, I connected with the owner, and in some cases they were generous to give it at a very throwaway prices. You will get to see how much all these items costed. I'll give you a complete breakdown, but this I got through Facebook Marketplace. Now here my Airbnb host Eric, he was of great help. He just told me that if anything has to be picked up, I just let him know. He has a minivan and he would come and help me with that. Of course, I paid him a very nominal rate, and that had to be given because time is money. And even though he was helping me, I thought that I need to give that money to him for the time he is giving. So it took about 2 hours with his minivan. We went to these places and got things picked up. He helped me to shift these items to our place, and these are all lightweight. You can see that this futon is convertible. When during the normal days, it gets used as a sofa, and say if we have a guest at home, it can be converted into a bed. So you see how flexible this has become for us, and it saves space for us. This TV was given to us by one of our Airbnb hosts. We paid a very nominal rate for this TV. It's a smart TV, and it was a brand new TV which was given to us. For the cutlery and crockery, we made a visit to IKEA store. They have the cheap and best product available. You can check that out. And we carried all this through a public transport. So within a week's time, we had everything what was required for our home. So guys, this is how we furnished our house. Now there are other options where you get free furnitures through places like Furniture Bank. But then how the system works is that you'll have to move into your apartment. You need to have contract in place, and then you reach out to one of the neighborhood facility where you go and make a request. Then you wait for about 3 to 4 months, and when you make a visit to these furniture banks, most of the time either it will not be of your choice, or it will not go well with the house decor what you want. So for us, we did not want to wait for 3 months. This was the easiest option which came to me, and within a week's time everything was furnished. Now in terms of breakdown, I'm sharing the entire breakdown on the screen, and you can see that it costed us less than $1,000. I hope you found today's video informative, and it helps you when you come to Canada. In fact, my friend and neighbor Vijay, he so much so liked the idea of Facebook Marketplace that he could figure out beautiful furniture for free of cost. Only thing he had to invest was to have a hired transport and get these furniture picked. So you can see that how beautiful and aesthetic these furnitures are. It's a matter of just keeping an eye and discussing with the owner. Most of the owners are very generous. They know that as a new immigrant you are in need of this furniture, and they will oblige you. In some cases even they will give you for free of cost. I hope you pass on this video to all your friends who are planning to come to Canada, so that they have an idea of how they can furnish the house. If you have any comment, do comment, and if you like the video, please press the like button, and thanks for watching Canada Tried and Tested.